Are you guys liking Japan so far?
I am.
Yeah.
But I have beef with you.
Reserved.
Why beef with me specifically?
I got beef with you.
Why?
I got a problem with you.
I also have beef with you because I'm with him, so I unfortunately have beef with you.
What
It's
did
nice
I-
to see you again.
It is nice to see
I
you
have
again.
so much beef with you, though. So shut the fuck
Is it
up.
because I'm too helpful and I've been helping you?
You've been actually a massive help. You've guided me around to amazing spots. You've hooked me up in ways that I could only bow like Slime does at a 7-Eleven when he gets a coffee in the
I
morning.
hate this meme.
It's not a meme. But you, when we went to Akihabara yesterday, said you have to go to a specific spot called the Culture Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I call my downstairs.
What the fuck was that about? Because we walk into that place and we're walking around and it's a lot of figures, and then we see this aisle with curtains and we're like, dude, that's gonna be so sick. They have a cool secret section. And we walk in and Connor, I shit you not, I saw a sea of children Tom Brady would love to kiss naked.
Wow.
Just naked. What is that?
Well, okay, so there are scarcely places in Akihabara that have, I want to say, everything that encapsulates the area.
Yeah.
And that building has a little bit of everything for everyone. Some of the
They even
little
covered
bit for everyone.
EDP 445.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the other everyone. More often than not, we are too. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Right, yeah.
I'm done with that thing.
Everyone.
No, I obviously don't partake in those sections. But
Why are you
I
saying it
thought-
like you do secretly?
I thought that maybe, as a tourist, you might want to see the kind of weird stuff that goes on.
I ran into like what I can only imagine is a Japanese high schooler there, and we locked eyes.
Wait, he shouldn't have been in that section.
And I was like, bro, you gotta stop coming here.
You're trying to shake it like, please just go live a normal life.
Yeah,
I got to ask, how long did you spend in there?
The self-report.
Okay,
Here we go.
So I won't leak who, but somebody in the group. So we're in there for like a couple minutes, and we're all in there. We're laughing. And we're like, "This is ridiculous." And then someone finds something crazy. And we're like, "That's ridiculous." And like the way porn works is that they blur the nipples in the vagina.
Yeah.
But buttholes are fair game.
Yep.
So some are just like wide open buttholes with just cum falling out like a waterfall.
Dude, oh my God.
And I'm like, that's a crazy thing.
I was
And-
not with them, by the way. I don't have beef with you after
Oh, okay,
hearing
okay.
this.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
think
great.
you're great.
Oh, thank you.
And you're weird.
Oh. And so somebody from our group, in the absurdity of it, they're like, oh, because it's the craziest one. They take a picture of it, and I'm like, that's a bad idea. You are just taking pictures of child porn.
I saw, yeah. I would get it off your phone.
You gotta get that off your phone.
Oh, it is drawn.
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Of course,
okay.
yeah. It is drawn. It is.
It's an anime store.
Yes, yeah.
It has everything an anime might want.
So
They had a curtain in that curtain section that I didn't dare go in.
So to translate for everyone who's not knowledgeable about Japanese and anime culture, they went to the doujinshi section, which is the part where you get a lot of fan-drawn like books and art.
Yeah, dude, I thought doujinshi was chill because I used to like jerk off to Naruto doujinshi because it would be that one lady.
Wait.
What's
don't
up?
Say that.
What's up?
You just
Okay,
said.
well-
right? Like that's bad.
No,
to
that's
say.
chill. That's chill, right? Naruto doujinshi chill.
I wouldn't personally, but
He hasn't even seen Naruto, so he has no horse in this race.
You got no skin in the game, bro.
okay. So I think maybe doujins back then were more chill, but I think definitely over the past 5-10 years they've gotten progressively more intense.
It doesn't have to be like child-looking characters. It could just be adults, right?
Well, most of it's adults, but
Yeah.
there unfortunately is a lot of child stuff.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of that is centered in Akihabara.
Right.
Don't ask me why. I mean, we all know why, but don't ask me
You
why.
kind of realize when you're in Japan long enough, you're like, so what's up with all that kids stuff?
yeah.
You're like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very odd, and a lot of people online like to be like, it's just a different culture, you don't get it. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
It's still okay to think it's weird.
No,
Yeah.
no, 100%. 100%.
You know,
it is weird because the main question is who does this appeal to? And when you find out that answer, you're like, oh, well, this is weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's never like a good. There can't be a good answer to
there is
that.
Yeah.
No. And like you went to, I guess, like you went to like the culture zone, which is like Connor said. It's
literally called the culture.
The culture zone.
Yeah.
Officer, I'm just cultured, okay?
Officer, it was in the culture zone, actually.
Culture falling out of my pockets, culture all over. Oh,
But
God.
I mean, there are some stores that are literally like 7 stories high.
Oh, I should take them to the porn store.
Yeah, the porn store, it literally 7 stories high. You saw that, like, you know, like that one guarded section. imagine that and extrapolate that to like 7 stories. And yeah, it's just if you thought some of the things you found out in there were like messed up, there are some you haven't even seen like the sex toy sections.
So you know there's I did a video where we bought each other a $500 box, right? And I tried to get him as much messed up stuff that you could show on YouTube.
Yeah.
And there's this one store where they sell all the types of different sprays. And I got you like the only ones that you could show, which is like 2 out of like 30.
Yeah.
Where it was like armpit of an office worker. But it gets progressively a lot worse.
Dude, get me in the lab with the scientist who's like, all right, this is office worker sweat versus like Uber driver.
You know the meme of the template of the dude looking at the sign. He's like, yes, finally I perfected the scent. But that was in the store, and that was in the section that was the tame section. And there is more often than not worse sections.
What would the worst scent be?
Okay.
Like
I have actually
same.
been there because my wife has, let's say, reviewed a lot of the scents.
She's the degenerate queen.
She's the degenerate queen. I would say the worst scent I have ever smelled is probably foot fungus. They made a foot fungus scent.
And that's like a fetish.
Yeah,
Bro,
and that's like cheesy feet smell.
Yeah.
And they somehow have recreated this in the lab, and it's literally just like the Walter White meme of just like creating the worst smell humanly possible.
It's nasty.
It is nasty.
They are pretty welcoming to fetishes and willing to cater to them here.
Yeah.
Which is pretty intense.
But
Which
they
kind of goes against a lot of things.
Don't sleep on the same side of a campground.
Yeah.
That's such an interesting like juxtaposition, I guess. I don't know. Look,
It's weird. It's weird.
I have 2,000 calories of McDonald's in me, so anything you say, it's cool, man. I don't know.
What does that mean?
What I'm saying, I might as well be drunk right now.
Officer, I wasn't in the culture zone. I just didn't know what was happening.
Officer, I had so much McDonald's, I don't even know where I am, bro.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I said what I said, bro.